17 times several years ago, but her medical records confirm it. She is aware, however, of what it's been like for her ever since.
I couldn't remember how to get to West Lynn. Now, that's very wrong. I lived there for 2.5 years. I didn't even know where that was. I didn't know that Martin Luther King was dead. I didn't know that John F. Kennedy had been assassinated. Those are just small little everyday, things that I had to deal with. Finding out, and then you ask people, well, what happened to Martin Luther King? Because you don't know. And they look at you like, my God, where have you been? Then you try to explain to them that you've had shock treatment and you don't know. Then they look at you like you're a total reject.
Marilyn Rice was a highly paid government economist who had been given 8 shock treatments in a private hospital because of a depression. Several weeks later, she went back to work.
I went back to work at the beginning of July. In that intervening time, I had come home and I was leading a very easy, groggy life here. And in looking back, it's very strange that I wasn't reading or studying as one would do when one's convalescing from anything. So I wasn't really aware of the extent of my memory loss. I just thought it was funny that I didn't know where things were around the house and the little things. They seemed more amusing. But when I went back to work, you just can't believe that I felt that I felt alive, I could think, but when I reached back in my memory, there wasn't anything there.
Our patients have very little memory loss, and for some it's completely undetectable even within a day of treatment. And I suspect that is due to the fact that they are very well oxygenated during the entire procedure, plus the fact that we are using apparatus now that delivers far less electrical energy to produce the result than what was available before.
There are a number of cases in which irreversible changes in memory or other unfortunate changes in the neurologic picture have occurred. I think they're uncommon at serious level, but perhaps 2/3 of patients 6 months to a year after ECT will complain of frequent memory complaints. They may be trivial, but that there's something different.
While the doctors argue, Ellen Niemer is trying to put her life back together again, filling in the bits and pieces she says are missing.